But anyway, whatever you think I can help you with, that's fine. I'm really good friends with Brian and Casey and everybody, really. And it's just.
So what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's your name, bro?
Sam.
Sam what?
Sam Hazan.
Are you sure it's not Hazan?
Alright, maybe it's Hazan.
It's Hazan, bro.
And I actually
Here's Michael. He's got the hip smile and all.
Success equals skill plus the right association times action. And maximize your service by being able to take that skill into the right marketplace. You can make so much money because those people are willing to invest in you by your performance.
The key to success is your network and who you associate yourself with. That's why we're here with these guys, right?
Focus.
Focus.
My name's Sam Hazan and I work my ass off. That's the key to success.
I mean, like. Mel, if you could have anything in the world right now, what would you have?
A clone of Austin.
Clone of me? Why?
Can't tell you that. Can't tell you clone though.
I don't know how I feel about this. Mr. Casey Adams.
You want to get Alex the speaker in the lobby?
Alex the speaker.
What's going on, everybody? Here from the Orsini. One thing I want you guys to remember is don't wish for less challenge, wish for more skill. Stop wishing things were easier and start putting more focus on your mind and developing the habits that are going to make you successful.
So this is, what's your name?
Alex. Goodbye, Alex the speaker.
So let's spit some knowledge for our viewers today.
Knowledge for the viewers is you have to learn to face adversity, but then also embrace it. You can't let negative thoughts or actions keep you back from expanding your network or doing more with your life yourself. You grow through negativity. The more positive flows into your life as you grow as a human being. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Right? Use negativity and fear and doubt and all that to be able to grow you as a human being so you can actually find more positivity in all that you do.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah, we know a lot of speakers.
Yeah. So do you know Sean Stevenson? Sorry,
I don't know of him specifically.
Okay. Well, he's like this little guy that sits in a wheelchair, right? He had a video that went viral recently, right? All he did, he lost his voice. You want to talk about being like authentic and actually owning the internet, right? This guy used to post like little sticky notes, right? And he got 70 million views off of sharing some thing that he wrote down on like 30 different cards, right? And he's my mentor and I love him to death. Really? You know, and shout out to you if you're watching this, Sean. But he just kept putting up these little sticky notes, right, saying like you're the best, you know, like hold on or whatever it was. 70 million shares. They get 1 million followers off of that. Really? 980,000. Wow. That's my whole topic as a speaker. It's like you break through to what your calling is. Because I broke out of college, like I dropped out. I broke out 2 years into it, and I started embracing my calling.
Dude, once you realize that greatness that's in you, and you realize that every single person out in the entire world has that same power, it feels like your obligation to make it just a mission to help people become the best version of themselves.
Just humanity in total. We're not at that point.
We just got to pick things off where everybody was started, or left them off.
Yeah, and the whole point of your life is just to progress forward. You know, move the world forward when possible. Some people do it for themselves, some people do it for others. But you have to come from that point. You got to put the human first before the business. But the business side, the lifestyle and all that stuff is what my father taught me, right?
Yeah.
But then the fulfillment aspect of why I do what I do and why I speak and why I want to get back is my mother. You know? So that's what built me up to who I am. And I'm real strong in my belief, but I'm not like religious, you know? Like I don't like religion, you know?
Well,
but
you know,
I really
religion comes from the root relego, which means to tire, to bind over again, right? And if you look at philosophy, right, Phi, P-H-I, which is divine ratio, or golden ratio, divine proportion, 1.618, the Fibonacci numbers. Low, right, and it's how everything's a universal DNA. It's how the ether expands. It's how music's laid out. It's how, you know, the difference between Leonardo da Vinci's painting or some amateur, a Hollywood poster, or someone that doesn't know what they're doing. It's all the ratio of Phi. So low is an archaic term which means to call attention to an amazing event, right? So when you put Phi, like lo and behold, right? So when you put Phi and low together, you get love, right? Phi low equals love. Sophie is wisdom. So philosophy is love wisdom, the wisdom of calling attention to Phi. And what Phi is like how we are, right? We're mirrors looking at each other, right? So God is the two mirrors looking at each other. When you look into a mirror, right, that's looking at each other, you see it just bounce off for infinity, right? That's the Phi ratio, right? So God had to create us. God had to create us so we could experience that phenomenon. See, the two mirrors looking at themselves, right?
Yeah.
Can't be experienced without a creation to experience. You have to have the observer and the observed.
Right. Why is speed important, right? Before we had cell phones, it was hard to communicate with people, right? I'd have to literally go to China and talk to them. Now I can just pick up the phone and call somebody. And it's the multiplier. We have to accelerate as quickly as we can, and therefore speed is the most important thing. Just think about it, guys. What's the fastest vehicle we have? Bugatti. The Bugatti. You guys said a car. Right? What's the fastest vehicle that we have? It's not the Bugatti. What's the spaceship? Maybe. What's the fastest vehicle?
Bro.
You might know it. Okay.
Or mine.
The mine.
Oh, man.
Who built the Bugatti? We did. Who built the spaceship?
I built the Bugatti in his living room.
We did.
I guarantee it.
For real. Like, we're the fastest vehicle. Right? We literally were like, we don't want to be in this human form. We're going to make a car. Same thing with spaceships. We're going to go to the moon and back. Right? We built that. So guys, don't limit yourselves, right? Because you're immediately, by saying that stuff, you don't even realize it, but I'm gonna tell you, that's actually putting a barrier on your own success. It's putting a barrier on what you can do, right? When you surround yourself with naysayers in life, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go do this thing, I'm gonna go build a company, and I'm gonna bring greatness into the world, and they're like, oh, why? You can't do that, man. Are they telling you to not do it, or are they telling themselves? They're like, I can't do that. Why should you, right? Because people are innately selfish. Aren't we? I mean, let's be honest here. I'm selfish. We're all selfish. But that's okay. There's a difference between being selfish and egotistical. Right? Selfish just means that I want to protect myself and I want to preserve who I am. And I can do that by helping you guys. But by being egocentrical, that means that I need to do it at the cost of you guys. Value. And if you don't exchange money for something, you're not providing value.
So why are you going to hoard it? If you hoard it, it just gets old.
Exactly. It just gets old. And that's why people with big bank accounts that get fat and comfortable, they don't help a lot of people. Because it's scarcity. They think they're going to lose it.
Whatever you put after I am, if you notice something about rich people, this is something I just noticed, right?
Yeah.
Rich people, they always say, I am not rich.
I'm not your mentor.
Right?
We talked about
Right?
that,
And
right?
broke people always say, I am broke. Right? And that's why rich people are rich, because the not in your subconscious mind doesn't even take into account. You're just thinking, I am not rich, but you're thinking rich, or I am not wealthy, right? But broke people think I'm not broke. And you can be without money, right? And not be broke. You know, as long as you have courage. I am wealthy, and wealth goes beyond dollars, man.
And it goes even further to when you express gratitude and you express blessings to other people, you're blessing somebody.
And the tragedy in that is if you spend too much time close to the people that you're trying to help, it sucks from you and takes from you, and it doesn't allow you to get to the heights that you need to be at. So you need to get to those heights, and then you can help those people. You know?
Right.
We can help 1,000, but we can't carry 3 on our back.
Yeah, and it's the law of 33%. It's the law of 33%. You gotta
So like all the
yourself with-
non-supportive people people, and really comes down. This is one of the most powerful things that were ever was called to my attention. Was that beliefs are neither true nor false, but they're supportive and non-supportive.
Right.
So the key is to recognize all your non-supportive beliefs and then replace them with supportive ones. So that way you can create any supportive belief that supports you in your destination. That's what you want to have. So any non-supportive beliefs, all those things, are the reasons why you can't do what you want. That's bullshit. Those are all. And you don't need. Things are not linear. You don't need to go A, B, C, D. You can just go from A right to Z. Because it's not what you get, so you become. If you want more, you gotta become more, and that's the greatest challenge in life is that we can have more than we got because we can become more than we are.
Right.
So we need to work harder on ourselves and we do other jobs. That's the key. Major key to life.
So what are some of the challenges that we're having?
Don't focus on how, right?
Don't focus never focus on the how. Always focus on the why. 20 different questions.
So like the biggest business deals we've ever done.
Yeah.
Honestly, 98% of the whole conversation has been philosophy.
Right.
I swear to God, it's a talk like this.
Yeah.
But with other people, we're bouncing back and forth, and it's like a mirror of each other. We're just talking about philosophy back and forth, and the business makes it 1% of the time,
Right.
and the energy and everything else. So that's why working hard on yourself is important. So when you get yourself in those opportunities, there is no closing. It's just it makes sense when
Because
value
think
is
about
clear, decisions are easy.
Because you want to spend the majority of the time focusing on what? Making money or losing money? I want me and the owner to have maybe a couple of words where we're talking about how much it's going to actually have him give me in terms of money. The rest is going to be his value. And there's no right or wrong way to do things, but we understand as people that there are some people that don't understand why they should do things. Would you agree? There's some people who just don't understand why they should do certain things. They understand why they want to do something. They understand why they need to do something, but they don't understand why they should do something. Does that make sense?